Right, hello lads and lasses, and welcome back to Boys Down Under, where today Celtic are playing St Johnstone, and of course we have to preview it. So, like usual, we'll be going over the game, both clubs' form running into it, injuries and suspensions, my Celtic starting lineup, and my final score prediction. Before we get into the video though, remember to subscribe to the channel and like the video. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Now, Celtic are set to play St Johnstone at home at Celtic Park in a must-win league clash. And honestly, at this point, Celtic need to be winning every single league game if they want to win the league. So, nonetheless, Celtic running into this match are on quite a bit of a hot streak, if I don't say so myself. 3 wins out of our last 3 games, and we're looking more and more impressive in each one. We currently sit 4th in the league, and we just want to keep on jumping those spots until we get to 1st and can hold that for the rest of the season. Now, as for St Johnstone, they have actually had some mixed results recently. They've only had 3 wins in their last 5 games. Their most recent match was a 3-0 embarrassing at the hands of Livingston. And this sees them sitting 8th in the Premiership. So not the best, but certainly not the worst. Now, as for injuries and suspensions, and we'll start with the away team, St Johnstone, they are missing quite a few players. Sorry about that, bit itchy. Alistair Crawford, Sean Rooney, and Liam Gordon are all out with injuries, so they will be missing those 3 players. Don't expect them to be on the field or on the bench. Then, as for Celtic, we do have some players returning, but the usuals are still out of action. Julian, Taylor, and James Forrest all are not available. It's too soon for them, Ange has said. Karamoko, he's actually gone under the knife for that ankle injury he got in a horror pre-season tackle. That was shocking, but nonetheless, in a bit of bright news, Juranovic and James McCarthy are both available for selection. They've gone through training unscathed this week, and everyone is okay and ready to go from the Ferencvaros game, and Bolly Bolingoli does also return to contention. And that's a nice little transition into my next segment, which is, of course, my match preview. Predicted starting lineup. And, of course, it's going to be a mix of what I want Ange to play and what I think Ange will play. You know how it goes. You guys are veterans of the channel. So, let's get right into it. And as expected, I'm going with Joe Hart in goals. Then at right back, Tony Ralston gets the nod. And to be honest, he deserves to keep a spot for the time being. He had an incredible performance against Ferencvaros, and I can't see Juranovic just walking back into right back. Cameron Carter-Vickers and Carl Starfelt as the 2 centre-halves, and the pair of them keep getting better and better and making this backline more stable each game. It's really great to see. Then at left back, I'm going with Bolly Bolingoli. Potentially, we could see Juranovic getting the nod here, even Montgomery. But personally, for me, I would like to see Bolingoli without a doubt. Just because it is a strong showing against Motherwell, I think he deserves another shot to continue that form. Into the midfield we go, and then we have McGregor at CDM, who had one of his best games this season against Ferencvaros, Turnbull as the box-to-box, and Tommy Rogic at Cam. And honestly, it's a midfield triangle, which no one can deny is our best by far and our most dangerous one. Then you've got Abada on the right wing, who's looking very, very quiet recently. Maybe James Forrest returning will kickstart his form, will give him maybe, by the looks of it, a needed rest. Because something's not right at the moment, but hopefully this game can be good for Abada and get him back to his most devastating best. The Portuguese prince, Jota on the left, and I honestly don't know what to say about him. He's pure gold, and he's cult hero. What else can I say? Then Kyogo up top, and I can see Giacomakis getting his first start here as well, but the chances are very low on that. Plus, I would still rather have Kyogo there. Obviously, it would be nice to see Giacomakis get a start, but if we're going for 3 points, I think we need to start with Kyogo. But I would like to see Giacomakis brought on earlier in the game, maybe around the 60th minute, to allow for more time for him to make an impact on the pitch, because I would not mind that at all, especially if the game has already been wrapped up at the point. Now, the lineup, it's our strongest lineup by far, and I can see why Ange would want maybe instead to rest a couple players and play a few younger players, because we've got a hard run of fixtures coming up, but at the same time, it's just certainly not in his arsenal to take any game lightly, and I think knowing Ange, he'll want to play the strongest team he can for every single game and guarantee, or well, give us a better chance of securing those 3 points, because that's all that matters this season, I guess, winning the league back and getting that automatic Champions League spot. Now, that's the lineup, and so into my score prediction, and there's not much to say about this. We're playing at home, and that is always a huge bonus, like we saw against Ferencvaros. The team is becoming stronger and stronger as the games go on, and while a team like St Johnstone could be viewed as a pushover, especially after that game against Ferencvaros, we can't let that happen. We can't have the players going into this match viewing it as a pushover, because that's what happened against Dundee United and Livingston, and we got 1 point out of a possible 6 from those 2 matches. And we need to come out with the same intensity as the recent matches have seen. We need to guarantee ourselves of 3 points, because if we leave Celtic Park without 3 points, it's question marks. There's going to be questions, issues are going to be raised, because if we keep dropping points, I don't think we can see. I can't see us winning the league this season. It has to be 3 points without a doubt. If we leave with anything else, I'll be extremely, extremely disappointed. Now, defensively, saying this, however, St Johnstone are a very capable and sound team when it comes to the defence, so it won't be an easy day out for Jota, Kyogo, and Abada. I'm sure they know this, though. I'm sure they've studied St Johnstone as a team, but look, I think the class that each of those forward players possess, even Tommy Rogic and David Turnbull, they make every game seem a walk in the park for attack. They just do things so effortlessly and so easy. But nonetheless, Celtic will still have to work really, really hard for this, as I said earlier, because St Johnstone are no pushover. So, for that reason, I'm going for a 3-0 win to Celtic. Now, 3-0 does seem like a bit of a pushover score, but I feel Celtic are going to have to work hard for this 3-0. I don't think there's going to be an abundance of chances. I feel St Johnstone will really bring the game to us, but I think we will prevail 3-0 in the end. A comfortable win, but one we're going to have to work for. But that is all from me. Drop your score predictions in the comments below. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and so until next time, hail, hail.